Section 11 of Selected Letters of Beethoven. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Read by Robert Scott. Selected Letters, number 162, by Ludwig van Beethoven, as compiled and with footnotes by Dr. Ludwig Noll and translated by Lady Grace Wallace. Letter number 162 to Ries, Vienna, Wednesday, November the 22nd, 1815. I hasten to apprise you that I have today forwarded by post the pianoforte arrangement of the symphony in A to the care of Messrs. Coutts. As the court is absent, few indeed, almost no carriers go from here. Moreover, the post is the safest way. The symphony ought to be brought out about March. The precise day I will fix myself. So much time has already been lost on this occasion that I could not give an earlier notice of the period of publication. The trio and the violin sonata may be allowed more time, and both will be in London a few weeks hence. I earnestly entreat you, dear Ries, to take charge of these matters, and also to see that I get the money. I require it, and it costs me a good deal before all is sent off. I have lost 600 florins of my yearly salary. At the time of the banknotes there was no loss, but then came the Einlösungsschein (reduced paper money), which deprives me of these 600 florins, after entailing on me several years of annoyance, and now the total loss of my salary. We are at present arrived at a point when the Einlösungsscheine are even lower than the banknotes ever were. I pay 1,000 florins for house rent. You may thus conceive all the misery caused by paper money. My poor unhappy brother, Karl von Beethoven, a cashier in Vienna, is just dead. November 15th, 1815. He had a bad wife. For some years past he has been suffering from consumption, and from my wish to make his life less irksome, I may compute what I gave him at 10,000 florins. Wiener Währung. This indeed does not seem much to an Englishman, but it is a great deal for a poor German, or rather Austrian. The unhappy man was latterly much changed, and I must say I lament him from my heart, though I rejoice to think I left nothing undone that could contribute to his comfort. Tell Mr. Birchall that he is to repay the postage of my letters to you and Mr. Solomon, and also yours to me. He may deduct this from the sum he owes me. I am anxious that those who work for me shall lose as little as possible by it. Wellington's victory at Vittoria, footnote 1 to follow, must have arrived long ago through the Messrs. Coutts. Mr. Birchall need not send payment till he is in possession of all the works. Only do not delay letting me know when the day is fixed for publication of the pianoforte arrangement. For today I only further earnestly recommend my affairs to your care. I shall be equally at your service at any time. Farewell, dear Ries. Your friend, Beethoven. Footnote 1. This is also to be the title of the pianoforte arrangement. Note by Beethoven. End of letter 162. End of section 11 of Selected Letters of Beethoven, as compiled and with footnotes by Dr. Ludwig and translated by Lady Grace Wallace. Recording by Robert Scott, June the 29th, 2007.